Hey everyone, we're going to get right into it here. This is lesson 3 on page 23, and we're going to jump right into the meat and potatoes, okay? No appetizers, no music, unless you need me to like drop a beat like yo, Simon is great, but he's always late. Like that, or you can say something like Mia this, Mia that. There's so many Mias. Every class has a Mia F, Mia T. Now I'm rapping about Mias instead of teaching. Oh, smooth, so smooth, so good. All right, here we go. Please go here. This is page 27, and for all those with a Spanish copy, you're looking at like page 33 or 34 or 35, something like that. It's a little bit more than this. Okay, so we're going to take 2 notes just to make sure you understand what the 2 notes are. Okay, so the first note is standard form. This is what we're going to do. Standard form. What is standard form? Good question. Glad you asked. It is AX plus BY equals C. Write that down. It means nothing to you, so just write it, okay? And then slope-intercept form is something you've seen for 2 years now. Y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. Now let's get some examples of these. Let's say 2x plus 3y equals 12. This is an example of a standard form equation. And now let me give you an example of a slope-intercept form equation. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 4. So I need you, moving forward, to recognize what form this is. So when you see this, your brain says standard form. When you see this, your brain says slope-intercept form. I need you to recognize that. Why? Because you're going to have problems that say, what form is this in? And you need to know standard form, okay? Or slope-intercept form. That's it. I don't need any other notes on there. So take a look, pause it if you need to pause it, because I'm moving on. 3, 2, 1. All right. Go to the retrieval. And we're starting now. This is, by the way, when we turn the page, it's like from 27 to 28. Don't be that kid that's like, so what page are we on? Like we just turned the page. So please turn the page with us. All right, so retrieval. This is the equation, y equals negative 4x plus 5. We have a bunch of solutions or possible solutions. We don't know if they're solutions. What are solutions anyways, Mr. Slick? Okay, so you remember when we draw a line, right? And that line has like dots on the line, right? And you're like, okay, Mr. Slick, dots, 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 right? See that? Every one of those dots is called a solution, okay? A solution. What's a solution? It's a dot on a line. What's a solution? It's a dot on a line. What's a dot on a line? It's a coordinate. Coordinate has 2 O's at the beginning. Coordinate. It's a coordinate. Is that how you write your C's, Mr. Slick? Coordinate. Okay? That's what a solution is. A solution is a coordinate on a line. Great. Congratulations. Let's move on here. How do I know if these are coordinates on a line, solutions or not solutions? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to plug them in. Okay? Everyone's favorite thing, math. Okay? Don't forget that x, comma, y. X goes first. Why is that important? Because I'm going to take the y and plug it in here. This here. This here. This here. This here. Take the x's. Here goes right there. Parentheses. In parentheses. In parentheses. In parentheses. Every time you plug in x, it's in parentheses. The y, you don't need that. So let's do one. All right. 5 equals. See how I took 5 and put it right here? 5 equals negative 4, that's this, times negative 4. They're both negative 4. That's crazy. So that's the first problem. Now, for those out there that want to solve this, just take this right here and throw it in your calculator. And let me just tell you right now, If the answer is not 5, then this is not on that line. Okay? You figure it out. Yes or no. Type it in. Next. Pause it if you need to pause it, like you're still typing it in. Okay, next. 13 equals -4. This time times -2. Wait, where's 13 come from? I'm on the next problem. And then +5. See how I use the same numbers? Because it's the same equation, but I have two new coordinates. I have a new coordinate. Now, take this right here and throw it in your calculator. -4 times -2 plus 5. If it ends up being 13, then this one's a yes. If it's not 13, then you say no, and you're putting yes or no by everything, okay? Next one, moving on. Pause it if you need time to press the buttons. Here we go. -4 equals -4 times 0 plus 5. -4 times 0 is just 0, so that's done. Does -4 equal 5? No, it doesn't. So this is a no. No. Next one. -3 equals -4 times 2 plus 5. So this is what I wrote down. Go ahead and write it down. This is the part that you put in your calculator. I'm not doing it for you, but if you do get -3, put yes. Next, -11 equals -4 times 4 plus 5. Type this in. If this is a -11, then you say yes. And that's how we do the first one. Let's go to the second one. Pause if you need to. 3, 2, 1. All right. This next one is interesting. See how it's written in standard form? That looks familiar. Standard form. So you're going to take this. These are x, y values, right? X, comma, y. And it looks like some are missing. So take the x, put it here, and then solve for y. For example, watch this. What is 2 times 0? Nothing. So that leaves us with y is 12. Put 12 right there. Wait, I don't get it. 2 times 0 plus y equals 12. That's the equation. You're solving this for y. All right, next one. What's this equation? Oh, I'm not plugging in for x. I'm plugging in for y. So pretend this is 0, all right? So 2x plus 0 equals 12. See how I put that right there? All right, now, this ends up being 2x equals 12. And now you're solving for x. What is x going to be? That's right, 6. Next one. Oh, this has to go here. 2 times -1 plus y equals 12. What's 2 times -1? Oh, it's -2 plus y equals 12. Add 2 to both sides. And what does y equal? 14. Next. Take 5, put right here. 2 times 5